All right, let's talk about those really tough, story-based interview questions. You know the ones. They can totally make or break your shot at a dream job. But if you stick with me, you're going to walk away with a super powerful tool to answer them with absolute confidence.
So picture this. You're in the interview and it is going great. I mean, you've got a fantastic rapport with the hiring manager, your answers are on point, you're feeling it. You're thinking, this job is mine. But then, the mood shifts just a little. The easy questions are done, the hiring manager kind of leans in, glances down at their notes, and you just know one of those questions is coming. And boom, there it is, that dreaded behavioral question. Maybe it's about failure, or a tough time with a coworker, or a time you were under just a ton of pressure. And just like that, your mind is a total blank. Every single cool thing you've ever done in your career, gone, vanished. The only thing you can hear is your own heart pounding in your ears. We have all been there. It's that moment of pure panic. But here's the good news. It really doesn't have to be like that. What if I told you there was a simple, super memorable formula that could turn these moments of panic into your absolute best chance to shine?
So, first things first, let's pull back the curtain on these questions. What are employers really after when they ask this stuff? I promise, it's not about trying to trick you.
Yeah, they're called situational interview questions, and they're basically designed to see your skills in the wild. The interviewer wants to get inside your head a little bit, to see your thought process, how you solve problems, and how you communicate when things get a little tricky. So what's the trick? How do you give them exactly what they're looking for? Well, you need a framework, a secret weapon really, that helps you structure your answer perfectly, every single time.
And that secret weapon is STAR. It is so simple, it's crazy effective, and I'm telling you, it is about to become your new best friend in any interview setting.
STAR is just an acronym, and it stands for Situation, Task, Action, and Result. It's a 4-part storytelling framework that makes sure your answer is clear, compelling, and has everything it needs. Okay, so let's dive into each part piece by piece so you can see how it all clicks together to build the perfect story. First up, S is for situation. This is where you just set the scene. And the big thing to remember here? Keep it short and sweet. Just give them the 2 or 3 most important details they need to understand the background. That's it. Next up, T for task. This is where you answer the unspoken question, okay, so what was your job in all this? What was the goal? What were you personally supposed to accomplish? This tells the interviewer exactly where you fit in the picture. Now we get to A for action. And listen, this is the most important part of your whole story. This is where you need to get detailed. Describe the specific steps you took. And this is crucial. Don't just say what you did, explain why you did it. Let them see your thinking. And last, but definitely not least, R for result. This is your big finish. This is where you stick the landing. Tell them what happened because of your actions. And please, quantify it. Use numbers, data, metrics, whatever you have. Oh, and for bonus points, always wrap it up by mentioning what you learned. I mean, look at the difference here. This is what a specific result looks like. Saying you improved things, that's fine, I guess. But saying you increased response time by 60%, that is powerful. That's a real metric that proves you made a real impact. All right, theory is great, but let's see how this actually works in a real interview answer. Let's see this thing come to life. So imagine the interviewer asks, tell me about a time you improved a process. Using STAR, your answer is perfect. The situation, your team was drowning in holiday calls. The task, you had to improve response time and make customers happier. Your action, you created new scripts and templates. And the amazing result? You see those numbers, a 60% faster response and 25% higher satisfaction. That's a home run. And check this out. Here's another great example that shows how you can use STAR to turn what might seem like a weakness into a huge strength. The situation, you're asked to do something you've never done. But look at the action. You proactively learned, you asked for help. And the result? Not only did you succeed, you became the go-to person for it. That's an incredible answer. Okay, so you get the method, you've seen it in action. Now, the big question is, how do you get ready to do this yourself? How do you craft your own winning story? This is your homework. Seriously, before your next interview, sit down and build your own STAR stories. Think about the big challenges and successes from your past jobs. Then break each one down using this framework. Aim to have 3 to 5 really solid stories ready to go, and you'll be able to adapt them to pretty much any question they can throw at you. So, look, from now on, don't dread these questions. See them for what they are, A golden opportunity to tell a killer story about why you're the right person for the job. The only thing left to ask is, what's the one story you need to turn into a star?